Welcome to Pass Your Class Dante's DSST Test Prep. I'm here today to share some real introduction to Geography DSST exam practice questions with you. For over a decade, Pass Your Class has been supporting students in their pursuit of college credit through Dante's testing, and we're excited to consistently achieve an outstanding 98% success rate among students who trust our comprehensive study materials. In our session today, we'll examine challenging geography questions focusing on urban development models and city structure theories. These fundamental concepts help us understand how cities grow, organize themselves, and function as complex spatial systems. Let's embark on our geographical exploration. The sector model of urban development is characterized by A. Sectors of concentric zones. B. Wedges branching out in sectors. C. Hexagonal groupings of sectors. D. None of the above. The correct answer is B. Wedges branching out in sectors. The sector model, developed by economist Homer Hoyt in 1939, describes urban development as occurring in wedge-shaped sectors that extend outward from the city center along transportation routes like highways, railways, and major roads. Unlike other urban models, the sector model recognizes that cities don't develop uniformly in all directions, but rather grow along corridors of accessibility and desirability. High-income residential areas tend to develop in one sector and continue expanding outward in that same direction, often following natural amenities like waterfront areas or elevated terrain. Similarly, industrial areas cluster in sectors with good transportation access, while commercial development follows major arterial roads. This model reflects the reality that transportation networks, topography, and historical development patterns create distinct corridors of similar land use. The sector model has proven particularly useful for understanding North American cities, where automobile transportation and suburban expansion have created clear sectoral patterns of development extending from downtown cores. The highest priced land in the sector model is found in which sector? A. CBD. B. Industrial. C. Middle-class residential. D. High-class residential. The correct answer is A. CBD. The Central Business District commands the highest land prices in the sector model due to its strategic central location and concentration of commercial activities. The CBD represents the focal point of urban economic activity, housing major office buildings, financial institutions, retail establishments, and government facilities. This central location provides maximum accessibility to the entire urban area, making it extremely valuable for businesses that depend on face-to-face interactions, customer access, and proximity to other commercial enterprises. The intense competition for this limited central space drives land values to their peak within the urban area. While high-class residential areas may have expensive properties, the per-square-foot land values in the CBD typically exceed residential areas because commercial activities can generate higher economic returns per unit of land. The CBD's land values also reflect the significant infrastructure investments, including transportation networks, utilities, and communication systems that serve this central area, making it the most intensively developed and economically productive part of the city. The Burgess model of urban development is characterized by A. Concentric zones. B. Wedges branching out in sectors. C. Hexagonal groupings. D. None of the above. The correct answer is A. Concentric zones. The Burgess model, also known as the concentric zone model, was developed by sociologist Ernest Burgess in 1925 and describes urban development as a series of concentric rings expanding outward from the central business district. This model suggests that cities grow uniformly in all directions, creating distinct zones based on land use and social characteristics. From the center outward, the zones typically include the CBD, a zone of transition with mixed industrial and deteriorating residential uses, working-class housing, middle-class residential areas, and finally suburban commuter zones. Each zone represents different stages of urban development and attracts different socioeconomic groups based on accessibility, housing quality, and cost. The model assumes that people with higher incomes can afford to live farther from the often polluted and congested city center, while lower income groups remain closer to employment opportunities in the central areas. Although this model was based primarily on Chicago in the early 20th century, It provided an important framework for understanding urban spatial organization and continues to influence urban planning and geographic analysis. What surrounds the central business district according to the concentric zone model? A. Working class housing. B. Low-income housing. C. The industrial sector. D. Suburban housing. The correct answer is C. The industrial sector. According to Burgess's concentric zone model, the zone immediately surrounding the central business district is the zone of transition, which is characterized primarily by industrial activities, light manufacturing, and mixed land uses. This zone developed historically because industries needed proximity to the CBD for access to transportation networks, workers, and commercial services, while the land was less expensive than in the central core. The industrial sector in this zone often includes warehouses, factories, transportation facilities like railway yards and truck depots, and various support services for downtown businesses. This zone also typically contains deteriorating residential areas, often housing recent immigrants and low-income workers who need affordable housing close to employment opportunities. The presence of industrial activities makes this area less desirable for higher quality residential development, contributing to its transitional character. Over time, this zone experiences constant change as the city center expands outward and residential areas are converted to commercial or industrial use, while some industrial areas may be redeveloped for other purposes as urban needs evolve. Excellent work completing these introduction to Geography Dantes practice questions. You've just explored essential urban geography concepts that help explain how cities develop and organize their spatial structure. These questions represent only a small portion of the comprehensive geography content covered on the actual DSST examination. For thorough preparation encompassing all major areas, including physical geography, human geography, economic geography, political geography, cultural landscapes, climate systems, and geographic techniques and tools, PassYourClass provides complete study guides featuring extensive practice questions, spatial analysis methods, and real-world case studies to help you understand the complex relationships between people, places, and environments. Check out PassYourClass.com today to access your introduction to Geography Dantes DSST study materials and join our successful student community with that remarkable 98% pass rate. Thanks for exploring urban geography with us today, and we're confident you'll achieve excellent results on your Dantes examination.